brutal. And furthermore, brutal. And meanwhile, brutal. It's hilarious that Jeff Epstein was involved with 4chan. He probably knows who you are. He's probably watching the stream right now because he's still alive. What do you think killed 4chan? Well, I think there was only so many years that we could take of just every thread becoming a Twitter screen cap or a Reddit screen cap. The lack of real, true innovation on multiple fronts, because it was, I think 4chan was kind of the last holdout of real, actual, legitimate, free thinking at the time. And because of maybe the antisocial nature of it, it kind of brought some eccentric figures in, some different kinds of free thinkers that you couldn't get elsewhere. And now, between the horrible captchas, what you can only post like once every 900 seconds or whatever. How we're doing?
Just followed on K.
Thank you for smashing that follow button. What's up, Duke Napalm? The 900-second captchas, the non-stop body. The thing about it too, because I had not really posted that much, but I did go a little bit. I spent a little bit of time last year because I was just kind of curious. I dabbled in some of the fish tank threads just to kind of see what was going on, because I heard there was weird shit going on at the time. Like, they ended the season early, blah, 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 whatever. And what I happened to notice when I was going into do a little bit of reading there at that time was that it was actually just like 2 or 3 different Discord servers that would use these 4chan threads to essentially like have as their battlefield with each other. So taking that into account, I guess out of that's, I've tried to read some other, and it's fine. Like the other threads are fine and stuff, but it's just like it's very, very slow. Everybody's just kind of moved on because for multiple reasons. It's hard to say. It's the sign of the times. I think I've been saying this lately. Like it's just the culture is so suffering. It's so derivative. It's so dead. It's just you're posting a screenshot from Twitter, and then the screenshot from Twitter gets screen capped. Whatever comment gets posted on Reddit, and that gets screen capped, and that gets posted on Instagram, and then that gets screen capped. Like you have one original thought, and it just is milked by everybody for engagement, attention, whatever the case might be. Actual interesting thoughts, actual interesting perceptions kind of fall by the wayside. I hear a lot of people saying a lot of things like, I don't get as many likes anymore. I don't get as many views anymore. I don't get as many retweets anymore. I don't get as many followers anymore, all this different stuff. And they're like, what's going on? I don't get it. I don't understand it. Well, you go and see, like when I end my streams at night and I say, who am I going to go raid? You know who the number one streams are is like Adrian Broner, Ray J, these guys. They're just sitting around smoking weed, drinking alcohol, and they have women like twerking on them. And basically, essentially, as the creative intelligence of America has dwindled to absolutely minimal levels, the thing that is most engaging to people, you want to be angry, you want to be horny, you want to be drunk and high, you want to be stimulated. So that what is drawing the engagement, the attention. That's why turn on TV. Every single commercial is a gambling commercial. Every celebrity's on there getting paid $1 million a commercial because everybody, people are sitting at home, they're smoking their weed, they're gambling on their phone while fucking Kai Cenat or whatever's playing on TV and all the women are twerking. So you're like, scroll. Let me scroll. Place on my bets. Hold on, wait. Scroll TikTok. Ha 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 ha. Oh, you okay with the twerking right now? All right. All right, dude. Hey, let me. Drink combo. Go. Scroll. Hey, fuck you, bitches. I'm getting money. Fuck you. I'll suck. I hate everybody. And then you scroll. The libtards are doing whatever. The libtards are saying they're glad people died. Blah blah blah. You're some other shit's coming up. You're mad. You're horny. You're drunk. You're high at the same time. You're gambling at the same time. That is the average American experience in 2026. And yes, also at the same time, the kick streamers with the twerking women, the men are usually smoking weed and gambling while the women are twerking. All these things are happening at once, and that is the average American experience in 2026. Why is 4chan dead? Because every single 4chan user is either in Discord committing a crime, having a crime committed against them, or they're high, drunk, gambling, horny, and blasting the dopamine centers to absolute mush all at the same time. while also working 80 hours a week just to be able to pay one, just every single penny's going to their bills. They can't afford even anything else. So there you go. Why they're not going to go outside? They're not going to go to the park and go for a walk. I just worked a 16-hour shift. Fuck, oh my goodness. I can barely cope with anything. I cannot even cope with any of this at all. It's absolute hell. That can never be even contemplated how hellish it is. Oh, wait a second. These women are twerking while I smoke weed and gamble on my phone and fucking scroll TikTok at the same time. And then your brain explodes, and you fucking eat 10 Big Macs at once, and your brain explodes, and you pass out and go and work your horrible job that sucks again tomorrow just to be able to stay alive for 1 second again. So for those reasons, that would be it. Did I ever use something awful? No. I used to browse it anonymously or like not with an account, maybe like 2003, 2004. But I was on 4chan since 4chan was about 5 months old, I would say. Because it was the year, I think FLCL, or no, was it? Actually, I guess I was looking for Inuyasha maybe. I can't remember if I was looking for FLCL or if it was Inuyasha at the time. But it was because of things that I was watching on TV during, because 2003 is when I started junior high. So in 2004, I was in junior high, and we're learning new things, new technologies going on, and so anime started to become this conversation because I was there with the 7th and 8th graders as well, and so we're getting all this information about anime. And so they said, oh, if you go to this 4chan.org, they actually, because all you had back then was Ask Jeeves, you had AOL, you didn't, if you wanted to find a picture, a screenshot from an episode of anime, that was like gold, because that had to be somebody who like ripped it onto their computer in some high-tech way. You could not just screenshot a YouTube video that didn't exist yet for another 10 years, or at least a few more years anyway. None of that happened. You had to go and get it from some other kind of source. That's where you get your anime pictures from. And so that's when it all started for me, was I think probably about maybe January, February. I remember it being cold and winterish because I was getting them. I had to print them out for my grandparents' house because they had a printer and internet. Well, I think we had just a black and white printer, but I wanted the color printer. So I'm sure those pictures probably printed out like $10 a print because of how expensive printer ink is. But I read the guy that stood on the lettuce and Burger King committed suicide. And I did hear that this last year, I think. I guess he had joined the Milady crypto community, and then that was when, I guess they reported that he had passed away. I remember browsing 4chan, I think it was the pantheon of internet greats, but it was already in deep decay when I first hopped on. Brutal.